Auditor wanted to know how we intend to balance the right of citizens to protest and the need to maintain law and order. That has always been a challenge. But it is not a challenge if the protest is peaceful. It becomes a challenge if the protest is violent. But I have always said that the right to protest is right to peaceful protest. No civilized society would tolerate violent protest. Violent protest is criminal, but peaceful protest is a right. So if the protesters come out and they are peaceful, there is no challenge. There is no difficulty in balancing their rights to protest and our duty to maintain law and order. Because everything will just go on seamlessly. Then the second part of your question says that how will the police manage the clash between violent protesters and the peaceful and silent majority? Well, what I will say here is I will just use this opportunity to appeal to the youths of Nigeria. Youths of Nigeria should please ignore anybody inciting them into violence. There have been calls. People have been calling on youths to come out, to come and replicate what they did in Kenya, in Nigeria. They should copy and paste what happened in Kenya, in Nigeria. We already have our own fair share of violent protests. We have had series of violent protests in Nigeria. There was the SAP riot of 1989. There was the students' crisis of 1986, the ABU crisis of 1986, the Ali Must Go protest of 1978. So we have had our own fair share of violent protests in Nigeria. The most recent is the NSAS crisis of 2020, where apart from innocent lives that were lost, there was mega destruction to public infrastructure, especially in Lagos. There was unprecedented destruction and looting of private businesses, worth trillions of naira. Job losses were in several thousands. Loss of revenue due to productive hours lost, calculated to be in several billions of naira. And what do we have left? Insecurity took over post-NSAS crisis. All those places where police stations were burnt down, go and ask them if they want any protest. Go and hear them. Let them share their experience with you. All those areas where they burned down police stations, criminal gangs took over. Armed robbers terrorizing them. Young ladies cannot come out once it is 7 p.m. Several women raped. People were calling for the return of the police. So it is usually from violent protest to violent crime. That's what follows. After the violent protest, what follows is violent crime. All the arms looted from police armories are in the hands of criminals, now terrorizing members of the public. Is that what we want again?